Good morning. What's up, guys? It is 7:45 in the morning, and we are starting our 5th week on Retetrutide. I'm also gonna take a little bit of this terzepatide, as well as maybe a little bit of melanotan. And we're going to take some tesamorelin today. So let me go ahead and get the tesamorelin because I got to reconstitute at least 2 different products today. And I wanted to show you guys that. All right, you guys. So I had to get my tesamorelin. And here's my Reta, right? So let me go ahead and block off the names real quick of these places that I get it from so that you can just see the names. So we got Reta and we got some Tessa. Also got melanotan 2, and terzepatide. I use the terzepatide to help suppress the appetite. When I get closer to the week when I have to take my second dose, or my when I have to take my weekly dose of Retatrutide, I keep wanting to say Retatrutide, whatever you guys, I think it's Retatrutide. Anyways, when I get close to having to take that, my weekly dose, that's when the suppression starts to wane. Just like yesterday, last night, man, the food, I started to get really hungry. So I had quite a big meal last night. Still feeling pretty good though, you guys. As you can see, we're still good. You can still see the abs even when I'm sitting down. So we're doing well. We're doing really well. So let's go ahead and reconstitute it. So first off, we're going to go ahead and get the Tessa reconstituted because it's the easiest. So this is only 10 milligrams. So we're going to get just a regular 1 milliliter for bacteriostatic water. And I've got plenty of bacteriostatic water. Plenty of it, you guys. Plenty. So this has 30 milliliters of it. We don't need this just yet. We're gonna hold on to this. That's a lot. This one has a little bit left in it. So does this one. So we're gonna use these two to go ahead and reconstitute our peptides. So first, how about we go ahead and actually take some of our some of our stuff. So we're gonna do it the right way, and we got our sharps container here, all right? So we put all of our needles or use needles in these because we don't want to go to jail, right? So let's go ahead and take a little bit of melanotan, you guys. I don't really feel like melanotan's working that well per se, you guys. I don't know. I'm already dark as it is, so like I'm not dark, but like I'm already like black. You know what I mean? So it doesn't really, you know what I mean? But I think it does work a little bit. So we're only gonna take just a little bit of this as well, you guys. I'll also take maybe a little bit of terzepatide, just a tiny bit, you guys. This is a 35 milligram vial of it, you guys. So I'm only going to take just like a little bit of it. Same goes for the melanotan. You don't really take much melanotan anyways. So I'm going to keep these for a while because the terzepatide anyways is at such a high concentration that I don't really care if the integrity of the molecule starts to break down throughout because they say once you put the bacteriostatic water in, you got about 1 to 2 months for it to be at its highest potency or something like that, you guys. I don't really care about that because I only need the minuscule benefits of the appetite suppression for terzepatide, so it doesn't really matter to me. But the melanotan, also the same thing. It's very high concentration, so even if it does get diluted, even if the molecules do start to break down a little bit, just the marginal benefits that I get from it will help a little bit, you guys. It doesn't really make too much of a difference for me, but we're going to go ahead and pop some of this. So we got this here. What I'm tired of using my stomach, you guys. I usually use my stomachs here for the tesamorelin and the Reta, and I use my thighs for everything else. But I'm gonna start using my thighs a little bit more because I'm just tired of using my stomach, you guys. I'm tired of using my stomach. But for the melanotan, we will go ahead and just use our thighs. So I'm gonna just go ahead and put it right here. We're gonna put it right here, you guys. So let's go ahead and pop this melanotan real quick. So I'm rubbing off the area where the site of injection, and we're gonna go ahead and just get like 1 milligram of air in here because we're not gonna get that much, you guys. We're really not gonna get that much melanotan. I don't use this much. I don't need that much. So we're just gonna put, there we go, like 0.4 milligrams, you guys. 0.4 milligrams, you guys. 0.4, because I only put like, I maybe inject millistam maybe like once or twice a week, you guys. I don't really use it that much. So we're gonna go ahead and just pop this right here in the middle of my thigh. Gonna squeeze right there. Boom. Got it. Got it. Good. Boom. So that's the first one down. Putting this in our sharps container after usage. Melanotan goes right back into my little, I got a box here for it. The place that I bought my peptides from, they gave me a little box to put the vials in. This one I put in the fridge, so we're gonna go ahead and put this in the fridge. Boom. So we're gonna put that in this little spot here. It's got little spaces here. Oh my God, I just dropped all this ice cream. I cannot fucking believe this. Hold on. All right, so we got that taken care of. You guys got the ice cream spilled up. So now the injection site is slightly irritated, just a little bit, but we're gonna continue on. So we take our alcohol swab, put that to the side. We're gonna put that in the trash. We're gonna open up a second one here. Let's go ahead and pop open and take this terzepatide, and then we're just gonna take just a slight little bit of the terzepatide. Today we're gonna take just a increased dose of Retatrutide, you guys. We're gonna take a bit of a okay, just making sure my cats are all right. We're gonna take a little bit of the terzepatide, you guys. Already kind of feeling a little nauseous. I hate to say that. Already, because I'm kind of early in the morning, kind of hungry. What's crazy is realizing that I really only needed like appetite suppression. That shit's very powerful. That alone is powerful. I like terzepatide and the Reta combo for appetite suppression, you guys. I think that's really good. But at the end of the day, it's still about the quality of the food that you eat. So we're only gonna take like 0.5, if that, you guys, if that. So we're taking 0.5 milligrams, which is probably what is this? 35 milligrams. So take a 0.5, it's probably like maybe 1-2 milligrams of terzepatide, which is exactly what we need. We don't need anything crazy. Nothing crazy, you guys. So we're gonna go ahead and pop this on my left eye. All right, terzepatide out the way. What's crazy is I almost immediately feel like a recession of my appetite almost immediately. So we're gonna put the terzepatide up, and now it's time to reconstitute our peptides. So we got the Reta. It's at 15 milligrams. And so I want to start taking 3 milligrams. I want to take 3 milligrams for 5 weeks, next 5 weeks. I've been taking I took 1 milligram for the first like 2 weeks, took 2 milligrams for the first 2 weeks, and now I'm going to have 3 for the next like 4 to 5 weeks, 3 milligrams. So the way that we're going to do this is it's a 15 milligram. First, we're going to do the Tesamorelin because that'll be easier, actually. So it's only 10 milligrams, so we only got to put 1 milliliter of bacteriostatic water in here. Not a problem. So let's go ahead and get that. And then we'll just go ahead and pop the Tesa as well. So boom. All right. Some people recommend using the long needles. That's just stupid. That's just not a good idea because the negative space, the vacuum in the side of the vials it's gonna violently draw in the water, and that's gonna fuck up your peptides, right? And so that's kind of what happened to my first dose of my first vial of Retatrutide. So this is possibly gonna be my first real unaffected like vial of Reta, and I've already seen crazy results. So I'm excited to do that. So we'll go ahead and get 1 full milliliter of this bacteriostatic water. All right. So as you can see, the water is coming in, taking all of it. So she said. Yep. Boom, boom. We're going to go just a little bit past the actual 1 milliliter mark here, you guys. See that? Actually passed just a little bit past the 1 milliliter mark. And we're going to pour all of that inside the Tesa. So we're going to go ahead and pop open the tab like that. I'm going to take another alcohol swab. And I'm going to take that, rub it into here. And then I'll take the other side of this and then also rub it on here. Probably shouldn't do that, you guys, but I do that. You probably shouldn't do it. It's not the most sanitary, but whatever. I don't give a fuck. So this one is pretty much done. We got a little bit of bacteriostatic water in here, not enough to really do anything with it. So I'm gonna toss this, and then I'm gonna put that to the side. And now let's go ahead and reconstitute our Tesamorelin. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put my 2 fingers, my index finger and the thumb finger, hold on to the actual white tip, and then we're going to stick it right in the middle. Stick it right in the middle. And then I'm going to lean it to the side a little bit, and I'm going to just slowly loosen my grip on the white part of the vial. And so it's going to slowly start to trickle the water in. And so I'm also putting the water on the edge of the vial, so it doesn't immediately directly make contact with the peptides. So it's slowly trickling on down onto the sides of the vial. And I'm not actually pushing the syringe down. It's actually just using just natural G-force, you guys. I don't know if that's the right word to describe this phenomenon, but because there's vacuum space within this vial, I don't have to actually pull the syringe. The syringe, the negative space actually draws in the water itself from the syringe. So all I do is just control the flow of the syringe. So we're almost through. Probably not going to actually take these on camera because I gotta use the restroom, man. Just came out of nowhere, like using the restroom. Like I just gotta really use the restroom. I don't know what happened. I got to take a number 2. It's just like, as we're talking, it's just started to, and that's another thing too, you guys. I feel like I don't poop as much, and I think it's because the slower digestion. But when I do poop, you guys, I do poop. I poop really good. And when I made my poop as much as I used to, poop like maybe once or twice a day, you guys. I think that's very healthy. Now I'm pooping like once every other day, which is very unusual for me, but still not too bad. Since I really don't eat as much as I used to. So, all right, that is all of it right there. So now we're just gonna roll it around in our hands, because what I like to do is I like to look at the bottom. You can see the foam or the if you kept it frozen for a long time, you guys, you still see some of the peptide powder will stay at the bottom. But this looks pretty good so far, so we're just gonna roll it around so there's like no more foam. For the most part, looks really good. Looks really good. And so that is the Tesamorelin. So we're gonna have that sit right here, and that's really about it, you guys. I have to use the restroom. I'm so sorry.